So hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar. Today we're going to be going through the latest Yealink products, and there's been loads going on the last few months, so thought it would be worthwhile giving you an update all in one. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Anna Marzek-Smith and I'm the sales team leader here at ProVu Communications, and here is our agenda for today. So give you a bit of an introduction to ProVu and Yealink. Then we'll dive into the new T5 series and its unique features compared to the rest of the range. I'll also be giving you an overview of the conferencing solutions. So whilst all of the products remain the same, there have been some new features added. We've also got a few promotions running which are expiring soon. So we'll give you some more detail on that, plus some information on how you can become a Yealink partner with ProVu. As always, there will be time for questions at the end. If you do have any questions, feel free to fire them through as we're going along. I will do my best to answer, but if there is anything that requires further digging, I will just ask for your details and come back to you later. So ProVu started back in 2019, so we're actually celebrating our 20-year anniversary this year, which is really exciting. We work very closely with Yealink to develop our service offering. Such as remote provisioning, which works really well on the Yealink devices, and also remote device management. Yealink have been going for 18 years now, so not too long after VoIP started coming around. Currently #1 in the market, we've got over 1,000 employees, and they are heavily invested in the technical side. So over 50% of their staff are working as engineers to help with product development, testing, device management, and they're also there to offer some technical support directed to us as distributors, but also to you as a reseller. As you can see by the graph here, Yealink have a massive chunk of the pie going off the number of units shipped, and is #1 in most places around the globe. They've got a huge number of partners, so here you can see just a few named providers that work with Yealink and other platforms as well, and there's currently over 80 global partners selling into over 110 countries worldwide. Right, so we'll take a look into the new T5 series first. So some of you may already be aware of what's recently been released, but we'll take a look at the full range just to give you a little bit more detail. So within the range, we've got a high-end smart video phone, 2 smart business phones which you can use with or without a camera, and then we've got a range of prime business phone models starting from lower end price wise, but still with a heavy feature set going all the way into top end. So just to give you a bit of an idea of where they sit and how it compares to the T4 series, which most people will be familiar with. So the current T4 series is very much still going, so the T5 is not a replacement, but you can treat it as an upgrade of the T4 series. So for example, the T48S upgrade in the T5 series would be the T57W, and the T46 upgrade would be the T54W, and then the T41 and T42 would upgrade to the T53 or T53W. So you can already see at a glance here that the phones are higher spec, and we've got larger screens with quality displays. Taking a look at the phones individually and the features that they support. So starting with the T53W, so this would be your entry-level option within the range, but as I said before, it's still got the high feature set. So with this one, you've got a good sized 3.7-inch display, which is adjustable, so it's really useful on your desk, especially when there's light coming in. So I, for example, have currently got a non-Yealink phone on my desk, which I'm constantly having to move throughout the day as the light comes through the window, because I can't see my screen properly. So this adjustable screen means you can just leave your phone as it is and adjust as and when required. You've also got 8 programmable keys here, giving you 21 in total by flicking through the pages. And then the W versions have the inbuilt Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So gone are the days of having to spend extra cash on the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi dongles. And you'll also find that the comparable entry-level T4 series phones don't support Bluetooth and Wi-Fi at all, because they don't have the USB port. So already, even in the low end, your feature set is way better. The next one up is the T54W. So we're sharing many of the same feature sets with the inbuilt Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and also the adjustable screen. This one has got 10 programmable keys, offering you 27 in total by flicking through the pages. Both of these come with a USB port, which you can use to plug in an external hard drive for call recording, or a USB headset, be that wired or wireless. So this makes it really flexible if you tend to be on the go and you've already got a USB headset that you use on your laptop. When you come back to your desk, you can just simply unplug and switch to your desk phone. Moving on, we've got the T57W, which would be your T48S upgrade. So this is your premium level phone for executives or busy receptionists with a heavy call load. On this one, we've got a 7-inch colour screen, touch screen, which is fully adjustable, and there's 29 touch keys in total. And again, we've got the integrated Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, plus that USB port for your call recording or headset. The T58A can be used with or without a camera, but this is essentially your video phone option. So this one is Android based and it's well suited for executives and busy managers with collaboration demands. Again, this one's got 7-inch colour touchscreen, but it can be used with that plug and play HD camera. Here we've got 27 programmable keys, and again, you've also got that USB port. All of the models that we've just gone through now, so the T53 and T53W, T54W, T57W and the T58A all support this expansion module, which offers you plenty more additional VLFPs. So if we look back at the T4 series, you've got the EXP40 expansion module, but it's only compatible with the T46 and T48. This one, the EXP50, works with all of the T5 series models, so even the lower end ones, and it detects the unit that it's plugged into. If it's going into the T53 or T53W, which is a black and white screen, it will recognise that and it will show up in black and white. If you're plugging it into one of the colour ones, then it will show a colour screen like we've got in the picture here. So it means that if you do go for a lower end phone and decide to upgrade further down the line, then you can keep the same expansion module, so you're saving that extra bit of money by not having to upgrade. The VP59 is Yealink's flagship smart video phone, so it's great for work groups with video collaboration demands. So the screen size is bigger here, so we've got 8-inch, and like the others, it is fully adjustable. The HD camera and HD voice with noise-proof technologies ensures you get a top quality video solution. And there's also a HDMI output on this one, so you can plug it into a monitor for the meetings in larger rooms. And we've also got the 27 memory keys here, and again there's that USB port. The integrated Bluetooth and Wi-Fi is really useful. So we've already covered the fact that you don't need to pay extra for the dongles, but it automatically makes the phone suitable for many more situations. For example, cabling can often be difficult, especially if you've got an old listed building. So these features make it easier to install and deploy. If we look at home working as well, the Wi-Fi means you don't need to run a Cat5 cable from your phone into your router. So my setup at phone, for example, my handset doesn't support Wi-Fi and my router's all the way upstairs. So I've got a 20-metre cable which runs through the house just so I can use my phone. It's an absolute pain in the backside. I can't close any of the doors. I trip over it. My cats keep trying to bite it. It's an absolute nightmare. So this whole series, any of the W phones would solve that problem. The Bluetooth allows you to use the Bluetooth headset, but you can also connect it to a mobile phone. So let's say you're taking a call on your mobile and then you come into your office, you can switch it to your desk phone, allowing you to finish that call comfortably. We also have compatibility here with the DD10K DEX dongle. So some of you may already be familiar with this one. It currently works with the T41S and T42S as a way to let your desk phone run off the DEX base station in the same way cordless handset does. Now, where the T5 series is unique is not only can you use it in that way on all the models within the T5 series, so you're not limited. So you're turning your desk phone into a cordless handset in terms of connectivity, but you can also use it the other way around. So you can essentially turn your desk phone into a base station. So by doing this, you can then run the cordless handsets off that desk phone rather than having to install a separate base station. So it's saving you that cash because it's about a third of the price. And it's really great for sites where you may need, just one desk phone for a small office, like in a retail or warehouse, and then you've got the rest of the staff that's on the go using the multiple cordless handsets. So everything can run off one system, and it's really flexible to work in whatever way your customer needs. Additional features includes the Acoustic Shield, which is on all of the receivers on the T5 series. So this offers you noise cancelling technology, making it easier to use in louder sites such as a call centre, a factory, or anywhere where you might be picking up a lot of background noise. And then all of this combined gives you loads of options to meet your customers' needs in various sites and spaces. So if we take a look at this diagram here, we've got the T5 and lower end options as your general office phones, which price-wise is very cost-effective, but you've already got the higher feature sets with the integrated connectivity and the BLF keys that other entry-level phones don't offer. Your T58A, with or without a camera, would work well in your MD's office, but also at reception, where they have use of a large colour screen and the option to add the expansion modules for the BLF requirements. And then in your common areas, you might stick some T4 series phones for the more basic communication requirements. And then you've got the various conferencing options for your meeting room as well. So take a look into the conferencing phone range. So there's a full series of various options, making it flexible for the different requirements. Starting with the CP920 here on the left. So we've got a really well-priced device that is modern with the touch-sensitive keys rather than the buttons, and it's got a good size backlit display. So this one is perfect for small to mid-sized meeting rooms. It's got a microphone in each leg, and then it will also eventually be able to support PSTN calls via a new CP-N10 dongle, which is not available yet. I can't tell you much more about it, but it is coming soon, and we will be sending emails out when it's available. The CP930W is your depth solution. So it's great where cabling is an issue, so you can connect to the W60V base station, or if you just want that flexibility to be able to move it from one meeting room to another, instead of having to have one unit in each room. And then the docking station automatically charges, and then when it's not on the stand, you should get about 24 hours talk time. And again, this one works well for your small to mid-sized meeting rooms. Oh, sorry, went one slide too far. So for the larger rooms, we've got the CP960. Here we've got the mics in each leg again, but you've also got the option to add wireless microphones. So these mics sit in their own dock, in their own charging station, and they can be removed and placed wherever required in the large rooms. And this one comes with an Android 5-inch colour cut screen, so it's super modern and it looks really sleek. Now, where this one is really special is for the extra large rooms, you can actually daisy chain multiple units together. So where those additional microphones aren't quite enough, you can have up to 4 units in total. So you've got 3 running off the main one, but they're all working on the same call, and it just gives you that support where you may have an old building with high ceilings, or just a bigger room. There's broad compatibility with most platforms. So here we've just got a few names. The conferencing solution has also won multiple awards for their rich feature set and the flexibility which Yealink offers that you won't find in other well-known conferencing manufacturers. So just to summarise on all of those units, they all support the HD voice with noise-proof technology. So similar to the T5 series handsets, these also have the ability to detect and quieten background noise as best as it can to give you that better sounding call. They've each got 3 feet with a microphone in each, giving you up to 20 feet pickup, which is more than other leading manufacturers. And then there's also options for the built-in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, giving you the wireless connectivity and the wireless microphones on the CP960. So those other 2 aren't colour, but they do offer the touch-sensitive keypad. So not only is it really smart, but you don't have the clunky buttons which can build up on dust and they get sticky, eventually break. This is just much simpler. Extra mics on the CP960, which we've already covered, but don't forget you can also daisy chain those as well. And you've also got USB ports on these. So like with the handsets on the T5 series, you can use external hard drives for call recording. Bit more detail on the DEX conference phone. So this one works with the W60B base station, which supports 8 devices and 8 calls. So if you've already got a DEX solution, you can just add this conferencing unit so that it all runs as one system. And this one can be purchased with or without the base station, depending on where you're at. The built-in rechargeable battery gives you 24-hour talk time and up to 15 days on standby. So if you do forget to put it back at the end of the day, you're covered. And this one also has built-in Bluetooth for connection with mobile phones. Here we've got the CP900, which is Yealink's newest Bluetooth speaker. So one lucky attendee from today's webinar will be winning in our prize draw that we'll be doing later today. And this one is great for use on the go. So it comes in a really nice protective case. It's got really good audio quality with the 6 built-in microphones. Super easy to use, so you can connect to either via Bluetooth to your mobile or desk phone, or you can just plug it in via USB. The battery life on this one is up to 12 hours talk time, so it's really good if you're out and about, or if you pop it off for a few days for a work conference and you need to use it without having to charge it all the time. It should cover you. Current promotions. Right, so we've got a couple running at the moment. For those of you that have missed, we have a promotion on the new T5 series with discounted pricing on all the new models. So that's the T53, the T53W, T54W and T57W. So pricing on these is already reflected on Process. If you log in, you will see those prices that are displayed here. But if you are unsure or want to call in, we can obviously give you pricing over the phone. For those that haven't yet purchased any of the new T5 series models, we are also offering the opportunity to purchase at a heavily discounted NFR price. So you can have one of each model. So you're welcome to try just one or two or the entire range, whatever takes your fancy on that one. And then we've also got a similar deal running on the conferencing solution. So again, if you haven't purchased any of the Yealink conferencing units, you're welcome to try one at the heavily discounted NFR price. This one is limited to one per company, so choose wisely. And then for either of these offers, just give us a call. So speak to either myself or a member of our sales team, and we'll be able to process the order for you at the discounted NFR price. There is the opportunity to partner with ProVu and Yealink as well. So I'll just give you a little bit more detail on that. Whatever volumes you are on, you can partner with Yealink and ProVu. So whether you're brand new to Yealink and you just bought one phone, or you've been doing Yealink for years, it's really worth registering. So you get access to better pricing, you've got free marketing kit, there's direct technical support from Yealink as well. There's the option to be able to purchase discounted demo phones. So the number of phones available depends on the level that you're on. But again, there's something for everyone, no matter what level you are. There is also an online engineer test that you can take to become an approved engineer, giving you the partner status. And there's also project pricing. So if you've got any projects that are 50 devices or more, do get in contact with us and we can register your project to get you the best pricing possible. So Yealink are also able to provide direct technical support on your project. So if there's a special feature that you need to get working, you could talk to ProVu and Yealink, so you've got the support from both ends. If you do have a project to register, you can either come to ProVu or register direct with Yealink via that link that's there on the screen. You will need to give details of the site that you're quoting for. No contact will be made, but it is just so that Yealink can assign the project to you. So, for example, if someone else came to register the same project for the same sites, but you've already registered first, then they won't be able to get the same pricing you do. So by giving the details, you're just protecting your pricing and putting yourself in the best position to win. For any demo requirements, Yealink can also supply flight cases, which are great to take to site and show your customers a mixture of the range. If you do want pricing on these, they are on Process. Give us a call If there are any special requirements where you need a one-off unit, do speak to us. You know, we've got very good contact with China, so there's always a possibility that we might be able to get you a discounted price or even free of charge, but this would be discussed and agreed with Yealink on a case-by-case basis. But ProVu will facilitate all of that, so make it really easy for you. So if you do have any questions, just give us a call. And that's it for today. So if anyone does have any questions, I'll hang around for a couple of minutes. I've not had any come through as we've been going along, so I assume that means I've done an amazing job of detailing everything. But yeah, feel free to pop something in the box and I can answer now. If not, if anything does pop up later, you can always email myself. So it's anna@provu.co.uk, or we've also got our sales team email there, which is contact@provu.co.uk.